So a very good evening, one and all. I, Professor Dr. Ravikant Modi, Dean, Commerce and Management, Nirwan University, Jaipur, and General Secretary, Inspira Research Association, welcome you all on the first day of 1 week International Faculty Development Program on Research Methodology, Tools and Techniques from June 22nd to 28th, 2024. First of all, I would like to welcome you all on the first day of 1 week International Faculty Development Program on Research Methodology, Tools and Techniques from June 22nd to 20. So first of all, I would like to thank Honorable Chairperson Dr. S.L. Sihag sir and Honorable Vice Chairperson and CEO Dr. R.K. Arora sir for providing this opportunity to conduct this international event. On behalf of Nirwan University, Jaipur, I would like to welcome Professor Nada Ratković, who is the Faculty of Economics at Business and Tourism Split, Croatia. Today, on the first day of this international FDP, she will throw light on the various tools and techniques for research methodology, which I am sure would greatly help the scholars and researchers. Her expertise and multidimensional experience would benefit the scholars immensely. So on behalf of Nirwan University, Jaipur, I welcome Professor Nada for sparing her valuable time. I request, before I invite Dr. Aarti, Joint Secretary of Inspira Research Association, I request every participant to please attend all the sessions and submit the feedback link at the end of the session, which I will share in the chat box. And at the end of the FDP, we will share an assignment for you all, which is related to all the sessions, which is also mandatory to submit. So enjoy all the sessions. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Aarti Chopra, Joint Secretary, Inspira Research Association, to welcome on behalf of Inspira Research Association. Dr. Aarti Chopra.
Thank you so much, Professor Ravikant Modi, sir. So I, Dr. Aarti Chopra, Joint Secretary of Inspira Research Association, welcome all of you to this 1 week-long International Faculty Development Program, which is going to be held from 22nd to 28th of June 2024. That is on Research Methodology, Tools and Techniques, which is being organized by Nirwan University, Jaipur, and powered by Inspira Research Association. So as Professor Modi said, I am also thankful to Nirwan University, Jaipur for this worthy collaboration and giving us an opportunity to collaborate with them for this wonderful FDP, because that is going to be very, very beneficial for the researchers and scholars. Before inviting Professor Nada, I would like to speak a few words about Inspira Research Association. IRA is a registered organization that is working in the field of academics and research for more than 12 years now, disseminating education and fostering collaboration, also facilitating platform to the researchers and academicians, not only to learn, but to collaborate, network, and share their research through various national and international conferences, faculty development program, management development programs, etc., in both online and offline modes. Also, Inspira Research Association publishes 6 journals, out of which 4 are international journals and 2 are national journals. All are peer-reviewed, where the opportunity to publish your work is given to the researchers and the academicians. There is a sister concern of Inspira Research Association with the name of MGM Publication. The journal publishes under MGM publication, that is Explore Research, is cross-ref index. That means giving an opportunity to get DOI to all the authors. And also Inspira Research Association publishes edited books on various topics, multidisciplinary topics. And I'm so glad to tell you that we have more than 800 lifetime members associated with us. Professor Modi will correct me if I do not know the exact number.
It is around 1,000 members.
Oh, it is around 1,000. So I am carrying the old data, I suppose. So around 1,000 lifetime members we have with Inspira Research Association who are getting benefited not only with the conferences but also with the publication opportunities. I'm sure this faculty development program would definitely assist the researchers to understand the advanced tools, techniques, and methodology in a better way and uplift their understanding on the level of research. So with this, I invite Professor Nada. But again, before inviting, I would just like to speak a few words about her academic journey. Professor Nada Ratković is the Faculty of Economics at Business and Tourism Split, Croatia. And she'll be talking about the advanced tools and techniques and research methodology. She's the president of IIU Research Center. She's also the co-founder of ICWP. She is a multi-dimensional personality. She's a researcher. She's an author, coach, counselor, project manager, international speaker, and she works very closely for women empowerment. She's very active in multiple organizations like EduWorld Voice, T4 Education, Oxford EduServe, ITYM Foundation, and Eramus Plus, eTwinning, Scientech, STEM, various. So there are various institutions with which Professor Nada is actively associated, and for her contribution in the field of academics and research, she has received multiple awards such as Dynamic Peace Award, Peace Ambassador Award, a Creative Woman Award, Best Academic Book Award, and many more. We are so glad to have Professor Nada with us today. So on behalf of the organizers, both Inspira Research Association and Nirwan University, Jaipur, I would like to welcome Professor Nada. Ma'am, you are welcome to guide and enlighten our participants.
Welcome, Professor Nada.
Thank you. Thank you. Really honored and blessed to be here today. I want to thanks to Dr. Modi, Inspira, and for being here again, as I said before. So today, really excited to be first on this development program and on the topic advanced tools and techniques for research methodology. Coming from the University of Economics, Business, Tourism, Split, from Croatia, the most beautiful country I can say. India is beautiful, but Croatia is most beautiful. Professor Nada is really very active in many projects, Erasmus, Twinning, on the European level, then on national, and here on the global level. Also, as we know today, hyperinflation, so we need to work more jobs. Professor Nada, when she looked through her balcony, she see a high school. So I'm also working in a high vocational school, like a professor, at the university and etc. Here on this research methodology, tools and techniques, I think today it is very important and we cannot do nothing without research. So this is very important. And if we talk about this, so I put here this: don't tell people your plans, show them your results. That is the same with research. We can say anything, but if we cannot prove that, we didn't do nothing. So we need to have something visible, measurable, and that is coming from the research. So research also, if it is not from the field of digital, without digital technology, information communication technology, today we cannot also do nothing. So yes, we are experts in financial math, we are experts in statistics, econometrics, and many other finance modeling or something like that. But we really need to have software, and we know when we are writing an article that we are using different, like SPSS, like Stata, like eView, also many things we can do on a simple way. So when we are starting, we know that we can buy the Microsoft Excel. We can make descriptive statistics, not only descriptive inferential. So that is something like making a blood test. So we know that many times we always say that first we need to have aim, we need to define the hypothesis, but sometimes we are not satisfied because we have problems with the data. For us today, the biggest problem when we are making a research are the information and data just now because we need it now, and almost time we are losing to get the data. Even today, we have so many open libraries, so many in Europe we have Eurostat. In like example, in my country, we have a Croatian stats. So on the global level, but that is for us the biggest problem. When we are talking about the digital technology, before using any software, any hardware, any digital tool, uh, like we are starting from this summer model. Summer model in the information technology is something like the Bloom's taxonomy. So uh, we need to have the Bloom's taxonomy, measure our verbs, and also here for the information technology, we need to have a summer model, and it has this RMAS, what it means when we say substitution, so we need two legs, then augmentation. So what is this? These are the text which will be direct chosen. Then we have the modification. So in any moment we can make this modification. So you see here how they are connected. When we say modification, we are talking about evaluating. When we are talking about analyzing. So each one verb from Bloom's taxonomy needs to be correlated with these elements of the summer model. So if we are not satisfied, pardon, if we are not satisfied, we will make a redefinition. So that is always today when we are doing something, we know that we have design thinking. So when we are starting making a model, we need to make a prototype. So if our prototype is not good, we need to make we need to make a retransformation, and so this is same like this redefinition. So everything needs to really be uh, sometimes when we are, that is why we need a collaboration with our colleagues, and it is not only on, I say, on the national level. We need to be all together, and this is the meaning of the networking and working with other universities, institutions, non-government institutions, and all, so we can be I can say we need to be step by, because what we learn today, tomorrow is already old. So that is the modern approach to research and to the digitalization. So Professor Nada was talking about this Bloom's taxonomy and summer model, and we have this I pedagogy wheel. So when we define our active verb, then we, like example, if we want to make a creation, if we want to make a model, if we want to make a sketch or something like that, a mind map, anything, then we are again choosing from this. You see how many digital tools there. Here are only some of the digital tools. So we need to make it to finalize something. We will use a digital tool according to the task, according to the verb what we are doing. So this pedagogy wheel is important. And when we start intensively thinking and talking about this, the pandemic, the COVID-19 brings us to this because we had an opportunity to get different digital tools for free using, and if we were not satisfied with one, we tried another. So in that time we have all free, and all of them I can say are user friendly. And today we are limited. So today, if we are not paying a pro version, we cannot. We are limited to do only maybe few. Like example, I adore the infographics. So there are a lot of different digital tools for the infographic, but we are limited, so we are changing. Maybe uh, we cannot ask the funding for our institution for all that digital tools, because many of us are so ambitious, because we cannot do all with only few of them. So this model is really very important for everything today, what we are doing. Even we are talking about the research, technology, science, and any field and everything what we want to make. So researchers professionally are very curious. So we are like the agents. So I like this what Einstein say. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. So the important thing is not to stop questioning. So we are always questioning. We are always making questions. Then the curiosity. Do we have the curiosity? So curiosity has its own reason for existing. I have no special talent. I'm only passionately curious. So we know that today, so many people who are talented, but they are not moving, because they think that they know all, and they can do all without doing, without acting. But today, these people who are curious, they are more successful because they really want to be successful. So having a lot of, I can say, lot of battles, they are surviving on that way, and every day learning something new. This is very important, and our profession is really, I can say, we are the most, yes, medicine, but I think that we are the most humanic profession, because we can only do this work if we love it, because to love our profession, we need to invest a lot of time. So our job is not to come in the classroom, or in the to make our lecture, to make our workshop. Then today, this generation, the Z generation, we cannot motivate them on that way. So I cannot come and say today I'm working 45 minutes, 90 minutes, or whole morning or whole afternoon according to the schedule, and nothing else. We cannot do that. That is why I'm saying we are doing it humanic, because we are not paid for that work what we are doing, like example at the home. So like researchers, we really need to write, books. Then you see, we need to sell that book. So we need to have something also from that work, because if we are not paid, that is not good. So we are always trying to find a source of funding. So that is why Professor Nada say at the beginning, we have a hyperinflation, and today is very hard to live. So we really need to do not only one work, we need to do two work, three works, so to survive. So that is the meaning also of research. So we are researching every day for something better. So the question now becomes, what is the future? So how, my dear students, you see your futures? Where do you see yourself today, and where do you see yourself tomorrow? Forget what was yesterday. Yesterday is not important for us, only today and tomorrow. So we need to know, we have this, when curiosity as I said, turns to serious matter, it is called research. Then, planning research projects is a time-honored intellectual exercise. This is really our exercises because we are thinking, we are really deeply thinking when we are doing this. We are making an exercise, brain exercise. So this requires need to be very creative. We need to be creative. We need to be a critical thinker, innovator, inventor, and we need to have this as a right sharp analytical skills. We need to brush our skills every day. So today we are also brushing our skills. So how, in which way? So read, understand, conduct, and analyze our research. Everything what we are doing, we need to analyze, we need to conduct, we need to understand, we need to read. So researchers need to be very familiar with the basic terminologies. We need to know the understanding of also what is the need of the research base, so what way we are coming, what are the policies and what are the definitions. So what is the rudiment of research? So the most basic parts of subject which you must first learn. If we don't know, if we don't have this rudiments of the research, we cannot do nothing. So research need we how we started, like Professor Nada is a professor of statistics. So like example, I have statistics in the high school and I have statistics in the Department of Quantitative Methods on my university. And I'm in a good position because Professor Nada write the books for the high school, and Professor Nada is working on the university, also write a university book. So I'm making a correlation between high school and university. So always we are starting, we need to know research can be quantitative or qualitative. Then my students ask me what is the meaning of qualitative or quantitative. Then I say on the easiest way, quantitative, we are that are the numerical, we are working with numbers. Qualitative is not numerical, non-numerical. That is the easiest way. So non-numerical. So if we make an interview, if we make a discussion, if we are doing observations, then quantitative, we need numbers. We always need numbers. We are collecting the data with the numbers. So before we start, we need to always decide which kind method will we use. But today, the mixed method is great. So there are so many researchers who are better, like they like the qualitative method. So contacting different literature, citing the literature, so researching a problem, that is also great. But many of us more like the quantitative, working with this because, like example, I like more that practical part. I like more mathematics, statistics, the numbers than something which is theoretical. So we need to know the meaning of research. We need to know the meaning of research. So it is search for truth, knowledge, and understanding. Uh, from the Oxford Dictionary, we see that it is careful search or inquiry endeavor to discover new or collate old facts by scientific study or a subject course or critical investigation. Or research is searching for an unknown event or fact. I like always this shorter definitions because for me they are more concise, they are more clear because when I start reading this careful search or inquiry, when I come at the end of a sentence, I forget what I read first. So this like example, research is searching for an unknown event or fact. That is great. So always planning, doing, and reviewing. This is our work. Planning, doing, reviewing. We need to remember this. We need to have a research plan. When we have a plan, we already make a half of work. So plan can be in different in different form. written, narrative, visual concept map. So here, if we want some map, we can use different digital tools. We can make sketching, we can do modeling. So I can say that research is also one type of art because we are drawing something like painting also. So we are all connected. We are all connected. Uh, it is a short document which sets our initial thoughts. I say it is a short document, but sometimes that short document makes us a problem. So if we don't plan each detail, we cannot continue our work. So we need to be very disciplined. We need to be very organized. What it needs to have, the research. Pardon, pardon. It needs It needs to have the research question. We say questioning. Then the hypothesis, aims and objectives. What is the aim? What are the objectives? Research design. How will we present that? It is also very important. We are attracting other readers too. So you see, sometimes our what the researchers always like to show how much reading had an article, how much reading had a book. So you also need to have some techniques to be more visible. So this is according to your plan. So in planning, we always have these 8 stages. Identifying the problem. We always need to start with the problem. Literature, review the literature. You are not the first who do something like that, but you can be more creative than somebody other who do that work, and you can find new conclusions, you can find new solutions, and you can be better than somebody who already make a research similar what you are doing. Then setting research questions, smart questions, short questions, choosing the study design. Here we professors are always with our students. Also, we have colleagues who have a big experience. So we all need to ask for help, because I will say we are not the smartest. I cannot say I'm the smartest person on this world. I also want to learn. I'm also learning from others. I'm also communicating, collaborating with others, and also questioning others, because that gives you a safety in the sometimes maybe you are not on the right way and you are losing a lot of time. We know today the time is money. The time is money. Then we decide on the sample design, collecting data. So I already say the data for us are always the biggest problem, how to collect data, where to find the data. We know that sometimes we need to ask, we are mailing, we are asking from different institutions, and also we sometimes need to pay that data. So everything is not free today. And then writing a report. What is the example? A good research plan should include the following answers. So we need to have the basic information, your name, affiliation, topic, thesis, background, brief introduction to the research field. So from which research field you are coming, what are your relevant references, and why motivation. Motivation for the topic. Why is the motivation important? Be very clearly with the research questions. Describe your methods. Maybe you have already some possible hypotheses, or so you are not satisfied, you can return back and you will write new. Then the results, what kinds of results are you expecting? So which tool, what framework, is it a new theory, new technical solution? So I will repeat today, we are living in an era of artificial intelligence. Today, all all are trying to work and write on the AI, on the and machine learning, on the Internet of the Things, and then and you know what is for me really sometimes funny because they are not coming from the fields of engineering technology, so they are contacting. So that is why many choose to make a qualitative because you are contacting the literature, you are collecting, you are citing. So with that type of the literature, you can make that. But it is not the same like other who are in the field of engineering, who are in the field of information communication technology, can do, who is really doing that practical. So we know that everybody don't know coding, programming. We have different programs, Python, or so also the algorithms. We can say algorithm is that, but do we really understand that algorithm? So this is something that we also need to ask a question ourselves. Are we ready? Do we have knowledge? If we don't know, we have that knowledge, we need to learn something really. We need to learn a lot about that topic and that field. So we are doing that. It needs to be timeable. So your research needs to be scheduled. Then we have this research and collaboration. How is your topic related to the research in, like example, Faculty of Information Technology, connection to some groups, or are you doing that on the national level or international level? List of your references. So these are the main components of the research plan. Research conceptualization, we say research question, research methodology. We are describing, describing your approach to the research question. How will you describe it? Depends about you. Then the literature review, critical evaluation, synthesis, and communication. So this is very important. When we explain all again, we are coming to the definition of research. Professor Nada really likes this definition. According to the American sociologist, will be research is a systematic inquiry. So this is the meaning of research. Describe, explain, predict, and control. So this is really a observed phenomena. And we have this, like we said, qualitative, quantitative methods. We have this inductive and deductive method. So these four words are really crucial. Describing, explaining, predicting, and controlling. And what is great, we can predict something. So today, 40 Celsius is the temperature. What do we think? What will happen next year? So we have great digital tools for the predicting, and we will see. Maybe we are not somebody who knows that will be, but we can make the predictions, and that on that principle everything today is working. So when we are making a plan, we want to say, if I want to produce something, I will say I want to produce next year 5% more. So I need to make a plan, I need to make a prediction, and I need to prove why I'm thinking that I will produce something 5% more. This is the main purpose of research. So research needs to be very quality. We have the goals of research. So every research has a goal. The main aim of the goals is to provide the best solution. We are trying to find the best solution to some of the world problems and also to enhance our knowledge. So till we are doing this, we are enhancing our knowledge. Our knowledge is growing. We are going and we are on the highest level. So that is also very important. Iteration, one of the key for successful research. So questions always lead. So our questions need to lead to new ideas, to revisions, and to improvements. If we don't get new ideas, if we don't make improvements. Let us not be disappointed, but we didn't make it on the way that we really planned. So there will be more time, we will use more time, and we will try to go again through this and try to make the improvements. Research is to see what everybody else has seen. So, but we will say what nobody else has told. So we are seeing, we are doing, but we need to think on the way that nobody didn't talk till us. That is the main point. This is the main point. Research has a big impact on our daily life, so we know that today, development of technology, everything, people today, what we are looking, everything has a connection with research. So technology, healthcare, everything, and these climate changes, this high temperature are also connected with the research. Very important in our daily life. We have different types of research. So we are talking about the educational research. So educational research can be any kind. So we have the required to provide the solution to the particular research. We have these types of educational research, so descriptive, correlation, experimental. So which type is descriptive? Try to describe things as they are presently. Correlation, is there a relationship between variables or things? So we really always need to know what kind of correlation is. Is it positive, negative? Is it high, middle, low? So when we choose the variables and when we see that there is no correlation, then we really think what will be our results. Why research is important in education? We say it is really important in all fields, in the all because for education it is very vital. It is very vital for everything what we are doing. So it is a systematic analysis. It leads to great observations. It really leads to great observations, and great observations are facts and figures, results and predictions, theories, and many principles. So we have this valid predictions, we have theories, we can get great results, we have hypotheses, we have the research queries, great conclusions. We are trying to get the great conclusion. Then we are improving the practices. I say what today we know that for all is necessary vocational education today. Today, everybody wants to be a lawyer, everybody wants to be a doctor, everybody wants to be a professor, but for who, from who, and for what we will do the researches. So we need to brush the skills also, because a person who finished, like example, vocational education, he knows to make something, he knows to do something. We are more theoretical, so we need to bring more practice on our universities also. Less theory, more practice. So research is improving the practices and helping to improve each one individual. Then developing new understanding to learn and to teach. So this is a benefit. This is a benefit of different types of the researchers. So we need to improve this. Then helping in initiating the action. What is the action? Research will help you to do something well. Also to sheet something away and to make and to move all the problems. You will not have the problem. So helping in decision making. For us, very crucial. So good research requires time and effort. But if we get good results and if we want to have better results, we need to consider the consequences. So we need to make the whole process. Research is bringing consistency in the work. So I cannot say I will do it today and then I will do it for the month. We need to do it every day. Then motivating other, how we are motivating other. So if Professor Nada is doing something, why I couldn't do that? So this is the main point, and we see what is happening around us on the social media. Like example, today you finish one training. Tomorrow you see 10 people finish that training because people are motivated each other. We are motivating each other. Then research conceptualization. I say this is one of the main phases of the planning. So research conceptualization includes skills, disciplines that are going beyond the conception. So this will help us to do something, to develop this. Research methodology. What is research methodology? Methods and methodology is not the same. So, research methodology is always referring to the knowledge and skills which are required, selected, and apply appropriate methods to carry that research process. So, Newberry say this great. So, method is a way how we are doing something. Methodology is a study of the direction and implications of the research. Method or body. We say that the method is the body. Literature review, critical evaluation, and synthesis. That are the abilities, that are things that we need to handle, that are things what are doing with our sources. So we have existing sources. So it is including the knowledge, it is including the literature. So we need to learn about a field of study. We need to understand current knowledge on a subject. We need to formulate questions. We need to identify research problems. We need to focus on the purpose of the research, to contribute new knowledge, to fill personal knowledge, to prepare the program, academic degrees, grant applications, academic research, planning, funding, proposal writing. So this is what we want to do. We have this different bases. So you see, we have specific online article databases, we have digital bases, we have many registers, we have many repositories, we have Google Scholar, we have ResearchGate, we have academia, we have lot of platform. Communication. If we don't know to communicate, we also cannot make a research. So communication is always a main structure. So we are finding our audience. Who who will read, who will be interested about my research, who is interested about things, what I'm doing, what I'm writing, what I'm presenting, and what are my creations of the thing. So these are the basic steps. We already clarified this very concise and clear. So we are identifying and developing our topic. We are making a preliminary research for the information. We are locating our materials. We are evaluating our sources. We are taking notes. We are taking notes. We are writing paper. We are citing. Citing is very important. Taking care about the ethics, taking care about the plagiarism. So what we are doing, then we are proofreading and submitting the paper. So these are the components. Professor Nada will go a little bit faster. So methods, tools, and techniques are always a way of gathering data and collecting the information. How will we learn? Inductive and deductive. So let us remember this. This is the main of the statistics and also for the research. Inductive is always in correlation with the qualitative research, and deductive methods are correlated and associated with the quantitative method. So here at inductive, we are analyzing and observing something. That at deductive method, we are verifying this observing event. What are the good characteristics? So good research, we say data, we need this good data, we need to make a good analysis, we need to have real-time data, we need to have knowledge which will be derived, making analysis, creating always new paths, making analytical analysis. So this is important. Purpose of the research is exploratory, descriptive, and explanatory. What are the difference? Very easy to see. One is unstructured, structured, and highly structured. So this is about the approach. If we say about the through the conducting. So we have this asking questions and using hypothesis. Explanatory is more higher, is highly structured, is using hypothesis, and has stages of decision making. So we can say that explanatory is the highest level of the research. Always remember this, because if you don't remember this, it needs to be valid, accurate, reliable, timely, and complete. So complete means that we need to include all the data which are supported, which are needed. Timely, doing it in the frame of time. So we need to know how to manage the time. Managing time today is very important. So researcher also needs to have the characteristics of the leader, because you are a leader of your research. Then people who will do this, who will have the similar things. So methodology. From this research methodology, I took here said a blueprint of a research or a study. This is very crucial. So if we are going beyond this, we have this research method. So here we can compare this behaviors and instruments according to science of understanding. So research methodology is science of understanding things. How is research made to be? Why do you need research methodology? Because I cannot make a plan. I cannot write a plan. I cannot do nothing without my research methodology. And methodology is making my work more simpler, because if I don't define it good, I will need more time, and then my research will not be timeable. It will not be timeable. So the collection of methods are rules. We need to know that rules. We need to define the techniques, procedures, and current methodology. So let us repeat again. Question, generate ideas, organize our ideas, and make our thesis. Let us always be unique. Let us always be unique. Let us always be creative. Let us always be innovative. So, uh, collecting data, maybe for you. So we have different methods of collecting data: brainstorming, brainwriting, and using that. And always every day, I'm sure that when we get up from the bed till the night, that many things you have, new things, new ideas. Please take a notice, write that idea, because you will forget it till tomorrow. So the ideas are very important. You see how this is from the Beckler, Buckley, and Sharing exhibit. So how it is working, how it is working. So strategy, opinion, is it empirical, archival, or analytical? So here we can talk about this till tomorrow. Again, quantitative, qualitative. So repeating numerical data at quantitative, and non-numerical at qualitative. So is the research based on the access of, these are the questions. See how many questions we need to know and answer. Classify this. So if it is yes, or if it is no. So if it is no, we will come back. So sometimes we are making one step forward, two steps back, but again tomorrow maybe two steps forward and one back. But I'm sure that we will come to the end of this labyrinth, so we will be classified and we will do that. So what needs to be included? These are the questions: who, where, when, how, what, and why. So when we know the answers on this, we will know our method. We will know to explain why we are doing this. Which instruments will we use? So what about our results? What our results are meaning? So is it going good? Is it going good? So you see here, according to the studies, according to other researchers, so we see quantitative research, how much today is used, secondary research, other, qualitative, and quantitative. So almost today are writing quantitative research. Which method? We can say that every method is good if we know to how to use that method, how to carry that method to the end. Today we have many scenarios, so how to write a scenario. So education today, how to learn how to write good research scenarios. Again, I will say planning, doing, and reviewing. That three words are magic. So if somebody other, so if another researcher at a later date wishes to try and replicate your research, so it is happening. It is really happening today that you start somebody comes with a new idea, with a new thought, and is finishing your. So these are the methods, research methods, types of the research, qualitative, quantitative, mixed. We will not repeat them again. So we will go a little bit far. So this is something what uh, we need to know. So qualitative research is starting with what or how. Quantitative has how, what, and why. So here we get this why. Why are we doing this? This is important, not only what or how. Then how to write a research methodology. So we have many new concepts. So let us see today how can we do. First is that we can determine. First thing is that we can determine our methodological approach. So if we can provide if we get a good conclusion, if we get a result, if we provide an explanation, that approach is really good for us. Again, according to the data, we know also that the data can be primary, secondary. So if we are using the secondary, according to the other institutions, according to other authors, or we have our primary data. Then we have the outline. You need to outline the methods of data collection. So how can we do this and what we are doing? We need to describe the methods. We need to say which methods are we using, are there different methods, how we are collecting. Then we need to outline the methods of analysis. What are the methods of analysis? So is it quantitative, full quantitative in nature? Is it mixed, or are we conducting with some other methods? Justify your choices. So what it means, justify your choices. You know that also you need to acknowledge yourself. You have limitations. You have limitations. You have weaknesses. So everywhere we have strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and that is here. So let us try to evaluate and justify our methodological choices. Methodology is a large topic. It is very large topic, so we need to be very careful in choosing that. Writing your research paper methodology. How can we write our paper methodology? So here are we also can have here problems. We have this. So we have this research onion model, who is according to Saunders helping us to see here. We have, if we are looking from this, we have philosophies, approaches, strategies, choices, time horizons, techniques, and procedure. So what is coming here? First, we need to we are trying to find us in this onion model. So are we having this experiment? So or we will choose a survey, case study, so uh action research. So this we need to find. So there are things that we always need to have, because like example, me, I like this visual things. That is why I like infographics, digital tools, and that, because uh when we see this we already know where we will. So from where we are starting till where we will come. So will we be pragmatic? Are we pragmatic interpreters? Are we realists or we are positivists? So this is where we are putting and where we are founding ourselves. Introduce always your methods, establish your connection, make your question, introduce your limits, discuss your analysis, provide your background information. Discuss your process. What is your sampling process? We know that we always have better results, better conclusions if our sample is bigger. So that is the meaning of also the process of the sample. Then address research limitations. I said we need to address our limitations. So what are our limits? What are our problems? What are our disadvantages till we are doing this? Avoid including details. We need irrelevant information, includes things, explanation. Do not ignore the problems. Now, that is like we also in our life, we cannot ignore our problems. Then ethical considerations. So according to Saunders Lewis there needs to be ethical considerations. All participants need to provide their consent first, how to maintain this, how to do this, how to react on the methods, how can some things can how can things can affect us. So here we have these ethical principles of research. So you see researchers, participants, so responsibility, honesty, autonomy, privacy, and confidentiality. So research is also one type of psychology. Psychology, sociology. So that is a big connection why we can do this. So we know what is today a problem if we are working a lot, if we are not resting a lot, if we cannot today find a work-life balance. We know that we can burn ourselves. So here is the same. So we need to always be responsible and do this on the ethical way. And we need this integrity. We are for justice. We are for dignity. So you see, here we have the human rights. This is our human rights, dignity, justice. This is coming from the United Nations Declaration of the Human Rights. So we choose our methodology. Uh, Here are some basic paradigms, but Professor Nada will not come. I want to come to some of our tools. These are the main differences. There are a lot. I want to come to our tools. Okay, Matthew. Okay. We need tools. I said at the beginning, summer model, digitalization, digital transformation, new industrial revolution. Everything is coming, and if we are choosing our methodology, we are also choosing our digital tools. So how are we collecting our data? Uh, like example, I say we maybe you are not a professor of informatics, but you need to know coding. Why you need to need coding, know coding? Because how will you start how will you start a research in SPSS, especially when we are talking about a gender? For male and for female, we first need to make a coding. So maybe sometimes you are doing that and even you don't know that you are making coding. So data here. Uh, it depends about the task what you are doing. Like example, some of the digital tools. You started a project. You started writing a research. First, you want to make you are making a evaluation before starting, evaluation in the meantime, evaluation at the end. So if we need that, we will use, we have this Office 365 thing link. Then we need to, we have a lot of ideas. We still didn't decide what will we do. We have a beautiful Padlet. It is a great board. And here we share it with the friends, and our friends also are writing their ideas. Uh, and I need mind maps. So if I want mind map, I have different digital tools for making mind maps like Google, Bubble, Poplet. Then visualization, infographics. You'll see Canva, picture chart with me, they are great for the infographics. Then I want to have my own web page. So I start my research and I want to have all things on the one place. So I'm using WordPress, I'm using Weebly, I'm using Wix, I'm creating my own web page. Then I want to promote on the social medias. Then if I want to make a video, but I don't want the video be classic like only classic. I want to do animation, so I can make it in the Power Tool with the animations. I can put it. I can download it on. I can put it on the YouTube. Then Google AdWords. I want to be visible. I want to be promoted. I want people to give me the stars. I want to get money from the things what I'm doing. So I'm using Google AdWords. I'm promoting myself, and I'm also getting the money for the things what I'm doing. And I want to have my own newspaper because people will read my newspaper. I will bring colleagues here. They will write their short articles, but we will be recognized by all these things what we are using. So, like example, for newspaper. We can do it in Make MailChimp. We can do this by the coming to. So every digital tool has its aim, and it has and it is really great when we are choosing and using them. So Professor Nada say for the infographic, you see how many you have: Canva, PictoChart, Geniali, Visme, Prezi, Powtoon, Animaker, Venngage, Easily, and many others. Then you want to make something on a funny way, or you want to check something. So this is Eurostat in Europe. Like example, I want to know things. I want to make a research about Finland education. Like example, let me see first what about the quality of life in Finland. Then let me play the quiz and let me see what I know about that education. So different tools are helping us to make all these types of research, to choose the types of the research, to again come to the major research, to have this analysis, statistics and data analysis. We need the information from different questionnaires, surveys, and statistics. We use our tools. So will we have the qualitative techniques tools? So according to the methodology, we are choosing our tools. So is it interview? Is it focus group? Is it observation? Is it a document analysis, or it is a life story? How we are doing this? What are the quantitative techniques of the tools? These are the quantitative. So experiments, surveys, questionnaires where we can use Likert scales, different scales, translations into the data. These are the primary research tools. So survey observation, they are primary. Focus group is also primary. I say we can use Excel in this. Excel is very great for giving us many things. So first, we need tables. We need pivot tables. We need to merge many tables together. We need to merge data, so we can automatically create pivot tables to make this analysis, to summarize something. Then we can, you see, this is very simple. So with the 3-click, we choose our variables. We have filters. We can put it in the columns, in the rows. Do we want to make percentage? Do we want to make a sum? Do we want to make count? It depends about the task. This is here, but I want just a moment, pardon. Okay, we have still time. So Professor Nada is moving again. I thought that I broke the time. Uh, we talk about these tools and we talk about the digital education. We still have a problem, like example in Europe, we still don't have enough digital educated population. And how to make this, how to choose a technique, how to use this. I say we have these 7QS tools. So these are the main tools for any research. So we can make check sheets. We can make this graphs. So graphs are important for if we are doing something about a trend. Analyzes, different type of analysis. Then we have histograms, Pareto charts. So uh, scatter diagram. What is scatter diagram? Scatter diagram, we know that scatter diagram is a result of correlation. So he's showing us which type of correlation in the diagram. Then we have this control chart. So this is all used in education. And in this we can add, according to Dr. Ishikawa, he say we can use also Six Sigma and others. Uh, we have these different tools and techniques, but if we want to choose the real tool or technique, we need to know answers on these questions. So what is tools and techniques in research, or what are the tools of action research? Then what is tool in research? Can you give us an example of tool? What is tool and techniques? What is the difference between method and tool? So this is the meaning. So we need the main theoretical concepts to do this practice, but we need to find today the fastest way how to learn this and how to act to this. Tools always refer to some devices, instruments. Tools are collecting things. So tools are we have interviews, case studies, checklists, interviews, observations sometimes. Techniques, research method. It is a research method. It is a strategy. It is a process, or it is a technique. Tool, you see, device, technique, a way of carrying the things. The characteristic of a good research tool is validity, reliability, and usability. So these are the main 3 characteristics of the research tool. We have different tools. So this is an action tool. Action tools are great for the journals, for the recordings, for some interviews. Then we have here this example of tool, the hammer, the wrench, the show, knife, pen. These are the example of tools. So what is a pencil? Pencil is a tool. And what is a technique? How we are writing. So this is the easiest way to make a distinction between this. We have these types of research. We have this data collection techniques. We have the main types of research. We have these types of research. So Professor Nada is little repeating the things. I'm like in school because my student cannot get out till he don't know. So the repeating is the mother of knowledge. These are the types, but Professor Nada has needs here internet, libraries. We know first when we start something, we go on the internet, but take care about the information because all the informations are not correct. If they are not revised until they are not good from the internet. Libraries, books, journals, and other publications. So we are contacting them. Questionnaires and surveys. They are giving us like example that source of different information about the things what we are searching. Statistics and data analysis is a essential research tool. So when we do this, we have finally new things. So where is Professor Nada ChatGPT? I put here, but I have thing that as a okay. So uh, at the beginning, I say we are living in a era of globalization, big climate changes, and in the era of artificial intelligence. So, what about this AI? What about AI in the science, in the education, and in the research? Everything is good if we take care about the ethics and if we have the responsible, if we are doing everything on the responsible way. We, like educators, also need to guide our students, teach them how to think and how to learn. We have the famous ChatGPT today, uh, interaction between man and computer. You know, when I so many today, when people are so today isolated, I can say that the main that communication disappeared between people. And you know, as we are saying that we today need AI to have a personalized learning. We need AI like a virtual assistant. So uh, many today are using this ChatGPT, and uh, I think that even you see here how many opportunities, how it is helping to students. So students are developing the communication, expressing the skills. Uh, this I can say that ChatGPT is great for the students with disabilities and also for the gifted students because you can make a project, but I will never give to students to to try to get the idea from ChatGPT. Maybe in the process of developing the ideas, if they don't know that some of the questions, some to get answers, but to use ChatGPT for the idea, I'm against that. I'm really against that, and rubrics, so evaluation, everything. So writing essays, making for you exams. But you know, like example from statistics, my students try some thought, but they didn't get the answers, and sometimes they also don't give the correct answers. Adversity, what is with the ChatGPT, provide false answers or to insult others. That is what I say. So on this way, the cost of using ChatGPT can be very high. So it depends on how much it is used and how sophisticated it is. You know that last year in January we got the first version of the ChatGPT. Now you see that we are already on the 5. and you see that you have for the basic option, you cannot ask and you cannot do many things. It immediately move you to the lowest level of the ChatGPT. Now the informations before the informations were till 2021, but now this new has all the informations. How we start. So we go on the ChatGPT, and you can ask him, "Who are you?" He say, "I'm ChatGPT. I'm your friend. I'm your language model. I'm developed by the company OpenAI. I can answer you on many questions. I can help you in solving your problems in different fields." And then he said, "How can I help you?" Here is under Croatian. I apologize. That is why I translated. So you see, how can I help you? I said, I asked something and then I say, "Thank you." He said, "You are very kind. If you need anything more, be free and ask me." You know, when, but I think that now in Europe, we have the main law about using AI, and from the academic year 2024-2025, so at the autumn, uh, at the September, uh, it will be started and it will be defined in the curricula and on all the level. So how far and how much it will be used, it will be defined. Now, it is similar like ChatGPT. It is also one kind of the virtual assistant. So we know that we have virtual assistants and we have the chatbots. The chatbot and virtual assistant is not the same. Like this magic school also before 1 year make a boom, have five different tools. You see, we have for free option. It is necessary. It is okay for the free version. If you are not asking too much, if you ask some things, it is good, but all are again this pro version. You need to register yourself, you need to put this at in, but it is great. Like also the ChatGPT, the Magic AI. Now we have also new Brisky before few months. There are a lot of digital tools from AI. You can give you can limited to it can be limited to the things that you really need. So in the settings you put the things, like example here I put high school, I put a professional level, here I put technology, I put special education, I put social studies, I put science, STEM. So, according to the things that you are interested and you need, um, the virtual assistant will give you the answer. So that it can be one question, it can be a question, it can be the same question that somebody from the field of law and somebody from the field of technology is asking, that you will get the different answer according to your needs. So they really are developing things on the way how. So we have this category. So we have the category planning. In planning, you can plan a lesson. You can make aerobics. You can make evaluations. So according to the content, also you can make different types of test quizzes. Then you have the tools for connecting with the community. So you can sing, you can dance, you can, so uh, different. So if you are from the art, from the film industry, so according to the things what you need. Then I showed ChatGPT, ChatGPT is from the OpenAI, and Magic has his chatbot called Raina. So Raina is also something similar, uh, like it works on the same principle. We have different type of questions. We can make intellectual preparations. So you say, like example, tomorrow you need to make a new lesson, but you don't have time. You don't have time to search, to do all something, and you can ask for the help for the intellectual preparation, then support for the students. Now the new is for the students. Students can also be certified students. Communication all levels. It is great for the business communication. So helping you to write emails if you are in the field of trade, marketing, or somewhere else. So you need to write a lot of emails. Here you can get it on the very fast way. So it has an email responder tool. Which is helping you to write a very professional business email. Then you can put your favorites. What are your favorites? So for the tests, you see for YouTube, for translator, it is great. It has a great grammarly corrector here. Then you have the content of history, so you can very fast find what you were looking. Uh, 2024 they promise the magic student, and they really give that magic student before 1 month. There's a wall of love, so you can also support each other. These are the benefits. So the benefits are giving us support, giving many a big spectrum of digital tools, helping you to make very creative and interest contents, to shape innovative ways of teaching and learning. Uh, there are less administrative things, and you know what is very great when they say it save your work for 10 weeks. So you get 10 weeks, especially for the preparations and things, if you work with the Magic School. It has a great app for the math. It is a math spiral review generator. Here, I didn't see no mistake in the math test. Still in the statistic test, I see. What is also, if we all want to we all want to be every day better. So we want I say people adore the certificates, but here you have an opportunity to finish the level 1, to finish the level 2, to be a certified trainer. So many platforms today are offering you to be a certified trainer without paying. So here is a great thing. So Magic School give till now we have the level 1, the level 2, the level 3 we have for the students. And before few days we also get for making the image. So it is amazing. It is amazing when we are transforming the images. Professor Nada also adores technology, so everything new needs to be finished very quickly. So until I don't finish, I don't move. The biggest question is again here, like for writing, like for using this. So ethical challenges of using ChatGPT. ethical challenges of using magic school. Use in ethically responsible manner. We really need to use it in responsible manner. It is the same like when we say we cannot make a plagiat. So here with technology on the responsible manner. Ensure transparency, cooperate with the users and other system in ethical, acceptable manner. So if we are working together, we need to do it on this way, on this acceptable manner. So if we, pardon, here is I'm closed in my room, so I cannot open the windows or nothing, so little air. For us researchers, let us see. We have ProQuest. So ProQuest is great for searching the databases. ProQuest is a collection of many databases. So here we are trying to find the journals, magazines, newspapers, dissertations. So you see, until now, ProQuest has 47 completed databases with more than 175 subjects. Then it is called one platform, 50 plus powerful tools to help you dominate your niche online. See here. Again, great platform which is helping you to do. Researchers need help finding, managing, publishing research. So ProQuest is giving you the tools and resources. Also, all of this is helping you, again, helping you to shorten your time. You see, helping in collaboration, in disseminations, in doing the research. So we have, if you are not affiliated with any institutions, today we have so many solo researchers, you can still do research, but uh, by our institutions, we can have open access content, and open access content uh, is really great. It is unlimited. And then, who runs ProQuest? We know it is coming from the Clarivate, and it is a search tool for searching. We can search on this way. We can search abstract, we can search author, we can search full text, full document, we can search by the title, we can search subject headings, and we can search the tags. We have also EBSCO. So what is the difference between EBSCO and ProQuest? ProQuest contains significantly more primary source materials. Still, EBSCO has document format, so PQ users for this. Always check everything. Save the things because when you ask for one author, you again, when you come back to ProQuest or EBSCO, automatically you are on that page. Companies who are similar to ProQuest. So if we are not using only ProQuest, we have different. So these are academic, InfoObjects, CyberArk, Price Waterhouse, 16 Senses. So this is what I say. Many of us will try, but if we don't like, if it is not for us user friendly, we will not choose it. We will not continue working that. So we have this ProQuest One Academic, which is bringing together us four core multidisciplinary products. ProQuest connects people with reliable information. So we need the reliable information. Then you see another. This is for, like example, if we are making a research in from the healthcare. So diabetes mellitus cerebrovascular disease. So you see here for doctors, for the field of medicine, again, we have here this different system. Then we have this for artificial intelligence, which will summarize academic articles for you. See how which AI is helping us. So reduce reading time to 3 minutes because If we will reduce the times, and AI will summarize for us all the articles what we need from that field. So AI is summarizing the paper for you. So do you really want to always use AI for the summarizing? Because I'm sure if you once do it, you will do it and the next time. Then we have this, so you see how we can show most recent arXiv papers. So uh, again, exploring using the AI very fast way. Then we have here Semantic Scholar. We know for Semantic Scholar, helping scholars discover new insights. So what it provides a new tool. It provides to you a discovery tool which has a workspace, a research workspace, which will help you to make a wide range of the filters. Then we have this tools, focus tools, uh, which can help. But free premium, everything what is, I will say, everything what is amazing, awesome, very practical, very easy, it is also payable. So we when we find a digital tool according to our needs and we think that it is satisfying what we are doing and that we can get all by them, then it is okay. Professor Nada whole this year was building chat bots. And me and one my colleague make the chatbot. So we started from September and now we will finalize it July the 3rd, our last chatbot. But what is the problem? The chatbot is live only 15 days, 15 days if you don't have a paid version. But chatbot.com is very expensive. So why Professor Nada will pay every month $150? That is so we make that chatbot because with that chatbots we make the competitions. So we make different competitions with that and it was for our students to learn because we know that today when we open such every web page has a chatbot who say hello, good day, how are you, how can I help you. The chatbot is really a future, so it is very important to know. And on the trade, there are still not a lot of them who are doing that. So it can be good also to get to earn some money from that. Pardon, again, I say for grammatic, we know all of us here, we are not native speakers of English, so I'm sure that all of us have make the grammatic typos mistakes. So we have great tools for grammar and writing, which are correcting our works. So we can find again appropriate references and data when we are writing parts. So here we have this called Skite. Skite is great for this. Then we have this Scholarly, again, the AI-powered article summarizer. So for us, when we are starting to make a research to find what other write and what others say about that topic. Then we have it IBM Watson Discovery. So he is accelerating the decision. So this is great for entrepreneurs, for the entrepreneurship, for the business. Again, with the AI powered content analysis. So today, each one digital tool, whatever you today open, even today, Zoom, uh, I'm sure I didn't. I come at us, but every time Zoom is asking also you will you use the AI combination. Then if we see in Microsoft Teams, we also it asks you will you go on the new version. So every day there are new updates in Canva, in everything, in each one digital tool. So today we cannot touch nothing without AI. Even presentation, Professor Nada today. What my presentation have with AI? It has because I'm coming from Croatia. My language is Croatian. I write it on the English, and also here we have an option where we can click and please make a translation. Canva has that opportunity to translate immediately everything in one click to you. So we use AI a long time, but it was not like today mention AI. Every day AI and everything AI. So AI like a researcher assistant, and not only a researcher assistant. You see here how it helps for the research. It help. It is an assistant for all. So uh, Professor Nada will stop here. These are some for the financial analysis. We can do that maybe sometimes other. We have different models. In the this is in the statistics. If we do the panel models, we have dynamic, static, different. So again, different tools, different things. So Professor Nada will stop here and say thank you for the attention.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Professor Nada. Thank you so much. It was, it was really, really a wonderful presentation from your side. You have discussed, everything you have discussed from the basic, uh, how to publish the papers, how to find the articles, everything you have discussed. And I think all
Thank
the
you.
participants are really happy. We can see in the chat box also, they are praising
Thank
so much.
you.
Uh,
Thank
Everyone is
you.
really happy. So if any participants, if you want to ask any question to Professor Nada, you have 2 minutes, you have raised your hand. I will unmute you. So if you have any query. So I think, I don't think there is any query because you have discussed so well, Professor Nada.
Thank
So
you.
before I invite Dr. Aarti for formal vote of thanks, I request everyone to please start your videos. We can
Yes, that we
them
can
so.
make screenshots.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah. So please, participants, please switch on your video so that we can take some screenshots. And don't forget to submit the feedback. I am just sharing in the chat box. So
We
with
want to
without
see the beautiful, this beautiful
everyone, yeah,
faces.
everyone is very happy, Professor Nada. See their
Thank
faces.
you.
So I would like to invite Dr. Aarti Chopra, Joint Secretary of Inspira Research Association, for the formal vote of thanks on behalf of the organizers. Dr. Aarti Chopra.
Thank you so much, Professor Modi. And I am so glad to propose vote of thanks on behalf of organizers. Professor Nada, you were just exemplary. You were wonderful. You were amazing.
Thank
Honestly,
you.
I am falling short of words to tell how beautifully you have explained the concept and how much I wish that during my master's or my doctorate, I
Yeah.
could have got a teacher like you, the way you have explained everything so well, right from researching every day for betterment, how you said that you have to be a critical thinker every day, we have to brush our skills every day, And most importantly, everything you were telling, you had a beautiful, wonderful presentation along with that. That was resonating what you were telling. Beautiful, wonderfully well presented PPT you had. And the complete process of research, right from what is research to how to write a research paper, or what are the various tools and techniques of writing a paper or doing research, along with latest AI tools also. The complete process you have told in such a lucid and simple manner. And the basic steps in research paper process, it was very well organized and very well drafted. I am sure that all the researchers, all the academicians must have got a great insight with your session. We are so grateful, ma'am. And we are really hopeful to have you many more times with us. So keep in touch with us. Do enlighten our participants always and always. Thank you so much
Thank
once
you.
again.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, along with thanking Professor Nada, I would like to speak a few words. First of all, I would request all the participants to kindly keep your videos on so that we can have some pictures. And then, secondly, I would like to tell all of you that the feedback link, sir, have you already sent or you're about to send now?
No, I have already sent in the chat box.
Okay. So the feedback link has already been sent to all of you. Kindly do fill the feedback form every day, because that will be the base for getting the certificate. Also, end of all 7 days, there will be an assignment which will be based on these 7 days sessions. So kindly do take it also. And I have, again, with folded hands, I am thanking Professor Nada. But along with that, I want to thank some other people also who are catalyst for arranging this conference. So first of all, I would like to thank the patron, Dr. S.L. Seharji, Honorable Chairman, Nirwan University, Jaipur. Sir, thank you so much for permitting this valuable collaboration. Also, I would like to thank Dr. R.K. Arora, Honorable Vice Chairman and CEO, Nirwan University, Jaipur. Dr. R.K. Arora, sir, we are really thankful to you for allowing this great collaboration. Then, officiating President of Nirwan University, Jaipur, Dr. Prashant Beniwal, we are really grateful to you, sir. At the same time, I would like to thank Professor of Inspira Research Association, Professor S.S. Modi, for this great platform given to the researchers and academicians. I would also like to thank the conveners of this faculty development program, including Dr. Sapna Nehra, who is Associate Dean Research at Nirwan University, Jaipur, Professor Anil Mehta, Vice President, Inspira Research Association, Professor N.D. Jasuja, Dean School of Elite Health Sciences at Nirwan University, Jaipur, Professor Ravikant Modi, Dean School of Commerce and Management, Nirwan University, Jaipur, Professor Aparna Dikshit, School of Basic and Applied Sciences, Nirwan University, Jaipur. I would like to greet her personally also. She has been my old friend. Also, I would like to acknowledge Professor Preeti Sharma, Dean School of Basic and Applied Sciences, Nirwan University, Jaipur. At the same time, I would like to acknowledge the secretaries of this FDP, Dr. Ashok Kumar from Jodhpur, who is an executive member of Inspira Research Association, Dr. Alok Kumar Singh, Associate Professor in School of Engineering and Technology, Nirwan University, Dr. Piyush Kumar Kamlesh, Associate Professor, School of Basic and Applied Sciences, Nirwan University, Jaipur, and all the honorary members of both the organizers, Nirwan University, Jaipur and Inspira Research Association, for this great FDP which you have organized. Research is the need of today. As Professor Nada said, that research is, the thing that makes us better with every passing day. I am sure that with Professor Nada and with other professors, other resource persons who are going to join us in the next 6 days, our participants would have a great learning. I would take one more minute to tell you that in next 6 days, we'll have Professor Rania Lampao with us, Dr. Ajay Kumar Chauhan, Dr. Hina Thanki, Dr. Hitesh Parmar, Professor Manvinder Singh Pava, and Dr. Jitesh Kumar, who will focus on the various aspects related to research. So once again, we are really thankful to Professor Nada for accepting our invitation and enlightening our participants. Thank you, Professor Nada.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Aarti Chopra, for beautifully vote of thanks. And thank you so much, Professor Nada, once again. Thank you so much, all the participants. I've already shared the feedback link. We will close the link after 30 minutes. So please fill it and submit it. And we will meet tomorrow at the same time, 6:30 p.m. on the second day on the topic qualitative research design and research methods by Professor Rania Lam. So thank you so much once again to all of you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you. Thanks to our
Thank
participants,
you,
our
Professor.
great